Alright then, so I'm gonna do another reaction. So this is gonna be a reaction to the top 10 boss battles by JonTron. For the JonTron show, so let's get into this.
JonTron.
Is this a copyrighted song? Here it goes. Hopefully it'll be fine.
Best boss battles of all time. Now take this one at surface value because there was so much good stuff I had to leave out. I was disgusted.
I should have probably paused the video first.
Here are the rules of this list. Each of these is a boss battle which I feel was really memorable and had a lasting effect on me. And I'm only using one game per series, or 2 or 3 games would dominate this list. Oh, and Shark has a quick disclaimer.
Spoiler alert. Look away if you see a game you haven't played.
I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna look either way. I played Metroid. That's the witch from Banjo-Kazooie.
The witch from Banjo-Kazooie. This boss wasn't as memorable for the battle itself, even though that was pretty cool.
I haven't beaten Banjo-Kazooie. I played a little bit of it, but haven't beaten it.
Entire game while you were climbing her castle. You see, this is something I feel the gaming industry has forgotten to do with newer games. Make you honestly dread and despise the main villain. I don't know if it's just me, but in modern games, the bad guy seems to be nothing more than, look, it's the bad guy! Bam, bam, explosion! Yeah. In Banjo-Kazooie, it was a different beast altogether. You had to listen to this dried-up wench try to be the Beastie Boys throughout your entire
I remember in an old Game Grumps video, JonTron said that this game was like one of his top 5 favorite games.
After all this time spent listening,
I wonder if he has made a video on his top 5 favorite games. Because I haven't seen that. I know he's made videos on like his top favorite Super Nintendo games, so I have watched a little bit of it before. But I could probably react to it again because I've only seen it once, so I don't really remember anything from it.
So you'd been training
Pokemon.
hours and hours in Pokemon Blue and Red, aspiring to be a Pokemon Master, leaving a trail of fire in your wake, defeating gym after gym, earning badges, and gaining recognition all around Kanto. Your final trial? The Elite Four. This relates back to the whole Gruntilda argument. The Elite Four were mentioned since the beginning of your journey in the world of Pokemon, and you could always feel their presence looming in the distance. That way, when you finally got to them, it was like meeting a celebrity. I really like this boss, if you will, because it wasn't really a boss.
Could you even call it a boss?
Just like you, the best of the best, the top of their league. Only
I mean, I suppose you probably could call it a boss,
There's not
but
much to say about this quad
who
core
knows?
of dot matrix Poke athletes, but I'm sure anyone who's played the original Pokemon games would agree that they were sincerely memorable in every way.
Yeah. My favorite Pokemon DS game was Pokemon White.
Get it? Boss? He's a great boss.
I don't have the game anymore because I actually gave it to a friend who wanted it.
The great thing about Animal Crossing is there are no bosses. I'm not even joking, and I don't care if I sound corny. I think I learned.
Why'd you even add this in the game? Why'd you even add this in here then?
Doing and getting from point A to point B in the fastest time with the greatest efficiency.
Why'd you even add Animal Crossing in this then?
I guess we can thank our
But there's no
corrupt
boss.
school systems and our society's medieval age parenting techniques for that. In this game, you could go from point A to point B and back to point A again in however long you wanted, and that was okay. Some of my best video gaming experiences were had just walking across the breezy shore at night, finding a gyroid in the sand, and taking it back home to add to my collection. The simple joys in life just can't be outmatched. Animal Crossing had no boss, and that was just fine.
Number 7.
Oh yes! The great I am the great mighty Boo. I'm going to throw my poop at you.
That's because it's pure genius all the way through.
This is like the most ridiculous boss ever. A literal big ol' pile of poop.
At the time, it was the best looking game I'd ever seen. Sure, Its scatological exterior may have turned some people away initially, but if you dig a little deeper, you'll find gold in them there hills. Or was it corn? The Great Mighty Pooh is one of the greatest boss fights of all time because not only was it a boss fight, it was a 5-star opera as well.
Yep.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm
Oh,
going
gig.
to throw my shit at you.
The simple charm of this boss, and this game in particular, has yet to be recreated for me to this day. If you're playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, you better watch out, or he'll take your head and ram it up his butt.
Your butt.
My butt.
Your butt.
That's right, my butt. My butt. Hold it all.
Number 6.
Galaxy. Majora's Mask.
This game was weird as shit, and probably has one of my favorite storylines out of any game ever. Look,
I have the
just
game, but I
fucking look
haven't
at
played
this.
it.
In
I don't
Majora's
even know
Mask,
why I
you
get
played
these
as a
games, but I
time
don't
when
even
you
play
were
it.
in a parallel storyline to
It's
Ocarina of Time.
I don't even
When you
know.
had to stop the moon, played by Robert De Niro,
I don't know. I guess I'm
crashing into
just
Turd
waiting to
Dragon
get through
and ending
Ocarina of
all
Time
mankind as we know
before
it.
I
This is one of the darkest, scariest, and
before I
most
move on to, like,
unsettling
another
games
game.
I have ever
So.
played. And at the end of it all, you had to fight a trippy mask with tentacles. Need I say more? If you collected all the masks throughout the game, you got the Fierce Deities mask, and you got to lay the smackdown on Majora's Mask. This battle was psychedelic, creepy, and just plain weird. I loved every minute of it.
Number 5.
I don't know what game is that? What game is that? Shadow of the Colossus. Okay.
So you're wandering around on horseback as Wanda, or Wanda, if we're being Romaji about it. Not quite sure yet why nothing happens in this game. Determinedly galloping in the direction of your glowing sword, you are suddenly struck with awe, open-mouthedly gaping at the beast that lay before your very eyes. I remember the first time I played this on the PS2, I don't think I'd ever seen gameplay of this caliber before. The music, the feeling, the realistic weight and grip of your character, the sweeping landscapes, the style, the fucking magic. All of the colossi in this game are worthy of mention, but I feel the first one held the most weight and was the most memorable. After killing the monster, you are left to ponder your slaying of the seemingly innocent beast, and left to ruminate over who the real evildoer was. That, my friends, is the mark of a well-made game. Nay, artwork.
Okay.
Number 4.
Next boss. Oh, nice. That was a good boss.
Baby
And a great
Bowser's
game.
Final form from Yoshi's Island. This is a little dark for this game, don't you
Baby
think?
Bowser
Just
from
listen to that
Yoshi's
music.
Island.
Yoshi's Island is home to some of the happiest tunes of all gaming, such as
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best song from the game.
But when the final hour beckons, Baby Bowser doesn't fuck around. After beating his initial form in the baby room, Kamek transforms our favorite Mini Bowser into a titanic version of himself, and you are left to view him from the distance.
It's like Bowser
watching in horror
Jr.
as
if
he
he
inches ever closer to you and your inevitable doom.
just turned into Bowser.
Wait,
Just
lucky for
turned
you,
the side.
some balloons happen
just
to be
became
carrying
Bowser,
giant
I
eggs
guess.
for you to launch at him. What luck. I could go on and on about how much I love Yoshi's Island and this boss, but I'd run the video way over limit if I did. So I'll just let the footage do the talking for me.
Yeah,
Number 3.
it's a great boss.
I'm pretty
Doom.
resistant to scary movies and games. I've always been. But Icon of Sin? When you enter its arena, you're welcomed with this ungodly noise. I know it's just John Romero being a douche in reverse, but when I was 4, I didn't know that shit. I can't think of another boss that commands such power. This game was so badass.
So he was
that they
actually
made the
scared
last
of this
a
boss
wall, and it's still one of
at
the goddamn
first,
scariest things
as
I've
a kid.
ever seen. Icon of Sin would warp in enemies through a hole in its fucking head. The only way to kill him was to make like Luke Skywalker and get the one perfect shot. If you wanted to beat the real boss, you'd have to go Jesus on his ass. This is for making Daikatana.
Alright, next boss. Mario World.
I had to pick from all
So
the
is
Super
it,
Mario boss fights, and though I really love the one from Super Mario 64, This was clear as day for being my
So
top
that's his
choice.
favorite Bowser
I
battle.
may be guilty of donning the nostalgia shades here, but
I don't know what my
Christ,
favorite
this
Bowser battle
boss
would
battle
be.
stirs emotions deep inside of me.
I mean,
Super Mario World was the
Odyssey
first
is
game
probably
I owned and
it.
played, and let me tell you, I
64 is
played it
also really
full.
good too.
Nothing will ever be the same as completing Star Road and finding Special World all on my own without
Yeah,
the internet.
it'd have to be
Nothing.
Odyssey.
I'm aware that this is purely for
Because Odyssey's
personal
my
reasons,
favorite Mario
but
game,
thanks
and
for
my
listening.
favorite game ever made.
It's part of my soul.
Too.
That aside, though, I think this is a pretty amazing boss battle.
Yeah, I
in
guess
its own
Sunshine
right.
number
This was
2,
such a happy
and
game.
then
Fun and cartoony characters, colorful
Prob-
levels,
I-
and, I don't know.
I guess
sometimes the game
64,
could be a little eerie, but
number
nothing
3.
Scary. Then came this.
Not like 64 would be my first favorite game, but like first favorite Bowser battle. But Galaxy
Fucking
1
ain't that
is
just
my
dark?
third favorite game.
After platforming your way
My
through
entire
the
top
levels
3
of
is just
Super
Mario
World,
games.
you get to face off with Bowser
Mario
atop his
Odyssey,
very
Mario
own
Sunshine,
castle.
and Mario Galaxy
This is
2.
the first
Mario
time
Galaxy
Bowser
1.
is seen in his clown
So, yeah.
helicopter thing. And it's something I wish they would bring back outside of Mario Kart. It's awesome. He would drop cannonballs on you, set the stage afire, and even freak the fuck about for a while. You know, he'd be
It is a
pretty
great
much
boss, though.
invincible to your attacks if he didn't drop ammunition for you to throw at him. What kind of way to kill Bowser is this, anyways?
It's a
whatever.
fun way.
One notable thing is that Peach just looks off in this game. I love this boss battle. I love it to death. I can only think of one greater.
Well, let's see what this greater one is. Treasure time, treasure time. Open up and see what's inside. What game is that?
Man, they always talk about Jubileus in Bayonetta, but you beat the final boss and you never get to see it. Well, guys, that was the countdown. I hope you liked it.
Holy shit!
That's
Threats
right, the
guy.
game pulls a bait and switch on you. It even pretends to wrap up the story before the last boss comes back to life and takes Bayonetta up into space to resurrect the real boss.
Also, this is
Jubileus.
Bayonetta.
If you've played this game, then you know you play as Jean during this part while you ride a motorcycle up a rocket carrying Bayonetta into space.
Never played
You
Bayonetta.
Jaguar and run up a giant stone ribbon and take Bayonetta out of the eye of a gargantuan space goddess. Jubileus is hands down the most spectacular boss fight of all time. It goes back to the Gruntilda theory. Yeah, we're calling it that from now on. Every time you kill a boss in Bayonetta, they make sure to let you know about Jubileus. This hypes up the boss in your gamer mind as the biggest, most baddest thing there could ever be. If these giant monsters were referring you to an even more powerful one, well, holy shit. Have you seen the monsters in this game? Jubileus is huge. She's a god, and one of her lesser attacks is shooting galaxies at you. What boss have you ever known to shoot galaxies at you, for fuck's sake? She
Never
has
seen
many
one.
different forms, which you'll have to face one after another without dying, and that's pretty hard because the game limits the amount of health power-ups you can have at one time. I can't even count how many times I screamed at the TV during Bayonetta due to its ridiculous difficulty, let alone just at this boss battle. After beating her final form, you control her as she, and I shit you not, careens past all of the planets in the solar system and burns up inside the sun.
Wow.
Finally, we did it. We beat the game. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? This isn't even the first time this game pretended to end. Twice. What game has ever done that? I remember being strung along the entire time when I first experienced that. I couldn't believe they pulled one over me twice. So after this, you have to go
I wouldn't be
into
surprised
the
if they
sun
did
and
it 3
literally
times.
demolish every last piece of Jubileus. In the sun, destroying. Oh my god, what the fuck? Who made this? It's not even over after this. There's some long cutscene and then. A music video of Bayonetta dancing? Man, this is
Okay.
really fucking hot. This has been a JonTron Top 10.
Here's his delicious.
Okay, Jacques. Alright. Well, that's it for, this reaction to, Top 10 Boss Battles by JonTronShow. So hope you all enjoyed the reaction. Link to the original video in the description below. Check it out, and I'll see y'all next time.